Success! Dead Trapper! We can tend our wounds here. Pretty.
I don't want trouble, Psyker.
If I am to die, I will make it count!
Leading up to the start of this clutch, I get separated by my team when a patrol of ranged scabs spawn between me and them. When I catch up to them, I see they are pushing into a room filled with ranged units and choose to fall back. Pushing into a large open room filled with ranged units is a terrible idea, even with a shield Ogren, as they will pin you down in one area and prevent you from moving, and having nowhere to go in a game like this is more often than not a death sentence. With no way to help my team and a hound on its way, I fall back and spam ping through the fire to see the hound so I can dispatch it. Because I'm using the Trauma Force staff, which has no significant long-ranged power, my only option to get through this next room is to spam Brain Burst on enemies and just hope a horde doesn't spawn in the meantime. One of the players quits, which causes a bot to spawn with me, but proves to be pretty useless.
Lots of bomber! Darken bomber's dead! Scab bomber! The bomber is ended! Bomber is down!
I begin to push into the room to pressure the closest ranged units into melee, but the sniper downs the bot, which forces me back out of the room.
Come on! You need me!
Right before the bot dies to the sniper, another player joins to take their place, making me breathe a sigh of relief. I see they are using the Void Strike staff, which has much more ranged capabilities than the Trauma Force staff, so I let them deal with the closer enemies while I aim to Brain Burst the ones who are far away and in cover. With the immediate vicinity clear, I push in and just expect the other Psyker to follow me. Pushing down the center without knowing what's around the corner would be a bad idea, so I opt to duck into the side hallway and use the walls as cover to push up.
Cacophony of minds! A hold!
With a horde incoming, I allow the other Psyker to take the lead while I stay behind her to watch her back. Void Strike staff requires long lines of sight to be most effective, so I allow her to hold the long line of sight and opt to take a more supportive role behind her.
Excessive force authorized! Very kind. our wounds here.
When we get to the drop down, we're met with a lot of ranged enemies down below, and due to our limited options for extreme long-ranged combat, we're forced to pick off enemies one by one for a while. Once again, due to my ranged options being limited to only Brain Burst, I take a more supportive role in this section, targeting obvious specials I can see down below and watching the stairs behind us in case any specials spawn there. I watch the other Psyker drop down and Brain Burst a gunner I see to cover her. I have a thought to Brain Burst the rest of the ranged units here, but instead decide to drop down and see a Plague Ogryn has spawned. I see the other Psyker rush for the res, so I push forward and attack the boss in order to get it onto me. I hear a Hound and Horde spawn and rush back to join my team, keeping an eye out for the Hound. I see the Hound and try to kill it to cover the Ogryn, but I accidentally fat finger my G key and pull out my Brain Burst instead of my melee weapon and get pounced.
Get away, Hound!
Psyker has a hound in the face.
We've neutralized the Hound!
I quickly notice that the Plague Ogryn is targeting the team's Ogryn, so I opt to leave them be and rush to help the Psyker control the oncoming Horde.
Hostiles are shouting!
My dream is not for you!
The Psyker goes down, and due to the numerous ranged enemies in the backline, I am forced to retreat and simply hold out for as long as I can, praying that the team's Ogryn can also hold out long enough for me to clear the Horde. Our Ogryn goes down, and due to the Horde, numerous ranged enemies, the Plague Ogryn, and the knowledge that this specific room has no good cover, I realize I will soon meet the same fate. I make a split-second decision and abandon our Ogryn, making a break for the buffer room to the next area. I know I don't have much time before the Plague Ogryn and Mutant get here, so I plan to rush ahead, but see a massive amount of ranged dregs in the distance and am forced to take cover. Due to the sheer amount of enemies, I am forced back into the buffer room, which I discover is actually a cheese spot as no enemies can walk into the room. I've decided to cut the roughly 8 minutes I spend sitting in the room, as I am completely unable to push out due to the game constantly spawning additional hordes and specials as I take them out, but nothing skillful on my end happens as they can't actually attack me in there. I rush forward to my team, only to be met with another wave of specials which forces me to fall back yet again. I end up wasting my ult in an attempt to kill the second flamer quicker, but I fail to realize a hound has spawned, which I should have saved my ult for to have a safe way to prevent it from grabbing me. With the coast finally clear, I push forward for the final time. There is a bomber, but he throws a bomb away from my team, and I know he won't be able to throw another one before I can get my team up, so I ignore him to prioritize saving the run. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed, make sure to like and subscribe for more Darktide content in the future. See y'all next time.